So today I wanted to do a Valentine's Day tutorial. I just wanted to put up a tutorial that is, you know, dramatic, because that's what I love, but also it's a tutorial that is easy. I know my last tutorial was a bit more complicated, but this tutorial is more just kind of slapping colors on your eyes and going. I think the most complicated thing about it was the winged eyeliner. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. I'm really excited about it. I really liked the way that it turned out, and this is my second tutorial. This was the first one that I planned out and did like a face chart for, so I think that's why everything kind of ran more smoothly. See you guys at the end of the video. So first things first, I'm going to prime my eyes with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer, and I'm just going to put that on my ring finger and just rub it around my eyelids. I decided not to set it with a powder since I was going to go in with a darker base shadow in the first place. And with the base shadow, I'm going to take this Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to use the NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Dance the Tides and the Almay Intense Eye Color Shadow Softies in Peach Fuzz, and I'm mixing them together and just putting that all over my entire eyelid, from my lash line into the crease, and then stopping right below my eyebrow. Next, I'm taking my Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. Blush Palette in Light, and I'm taking the bottom right color. It's just the red blush with sort of gold flecks in it. And I'm going to put that in the crease, focusing on the outer corner, but still blending into the inner crease. And then I'm going to go back with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm just going to blend the two colors together, the base and the crease color, just to make everything a little bit more seamless. And that Deluxe Crease Brush is not going to have any extra product. It's just used as a blending aid. Next, I'm going to go in with this Mange eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go into my Lancome Palette in 204 Bijou, and I'm going to take the color Paupiere and my NYX single eyeshadow in Wild Orchid, and I'm mixing those together, and I'm just putting that on my lid. I wanted this to be sort of like a rose gold pink, and I think it turned out pretty well. I mixed the two together just because the Lancome color was a little bit too bronzy, and I wanted more of a pink tone, and the Wild Orchid from NYX was just the perfect sort of bright pink. Then for my lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with that same Lancome palette, and I'm going to take the color Paupiere, Creux, and Illuminateur, and I'm going to take one of those sponge eyeshadow applicators, and I'm just sort of running those underneath my lash line and connecting them to the outer corner. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Define a Line eyeliner in 801 Ebony Black, and I'm just tightlining and lining my waterline to give more depth. Working with pinks and reds can be sort of tricky. If you don't do it correctly, your eyes can look more irritated, so it's best to balance it out with black. Then I'm taking the same eyeshadow brush and I'm going in with a NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Stripped Black. I have a really big problem with my waterline and tightline eyeliner running down my face throughout the day. So what I like to do to combat that is just set it with a black shadow. I find that that makes it stay all day and not move one bit. So I set both the waterline and the tightline just to make sure that nothing moves around. And then for my eyeliner, I'm going to take my NYC liquid eyeliner in 887 Black. And as you can see, I'm just scraping off the sides. This eyeliner can tend to grab too much product, so I just scrape it off the sides, and then whenever I need more, I just take the product off of the side so that I don't get too much. And it makes it just a really nice thin line to create a very sharp and precise wing. So as you can see, I am just lining my eyes pretty close to the lash line, or as close as I can get to the lash line at first, just because I don't want to start off really, really thick and then make it, you know, thicker as I go on. Whenever I do the wing, when I connect it to the lash liner, it gets thicker anyways, so I don't really need to make it thick in the first place. And for my wing, as you can see, I just put a tiny, almost like dot of a line right where my outer corner lower lash line is. And that just gives me the most precise and accurate wing that I could get on my own without like tape or anything like that. And then I'm just drawing the wing and then connecting it to the lash line liner. Then I'm taking this Mange 858 lip brush, and as you can see, my camera ran out of battery, so that's why my other eye is done. But I just kind of picked up where I left off. And with that brush, I'm taking my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Puppy Love, and I'm going to highlight under my brow and on my inner corner with that. Then I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Beauty Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in Noir, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with that. I went against eyelashes just because I wanted it to look more dainty, since the eyeshadow was pretty dramatic and glamorous as is. I didn't want to add eyelashes to make it, you know, over the top, super glamorous, super dramatic look. I was just going to go with my natural lashes just to keep everything sort of dainty and light. But if you want to go ahead and put false eyelashes on, do it. It would look really, really nice. Then I'm taking my Givenchy Phenomenize mascara in deep black, and this is what I use to put mascara on my bottom lashes. I have really, really long bottom lashes, and I find that if I try and put mascara on them with any other mascara, it just gets all over my lash line, my lower lash line, and it just makes a big mess. So then I'm going to take my Benefit Hoola Matte Bronzer with the NARS ITA Ita brush, and I'm just carving out my cheekbones. I already put down a layer of cream contour, but I just wanted to emphasize it a little bit more and put a powder contour over it to set it as well. I really like a sharp contour. However, if you like a more hazy contour, go ahead and blend it out even more. Personally, I just like the look of really contoured cheeks and strong cheekbones. And as you can see, I'm contouring under my cheekbones, under my jaw, on my nose, under my lip, on my forehead. Pretty much anywhere I put that cream contour, I'm going to put the powder bronzer as well. Like I said, just to set it and make everything a little bit more natural, I guess you could say. So then, to make the lines less harsh, but still, there, I'm taking my e.l.f. Professional Powder Brush, and this is just a fluffy brush that's just gonna help blend out the color and still have that oomph. Then I'm taking this Elizabeth Arden blush brush, and I'm going into the e.l.f. blush palette in light, and I'm taking the bottom left color. It's the sort of mauve-y hot pink shade. On camera it looks more like just a regular pink, but in reality it's sort of like a mauve-y hot pink. And I like to put my blush sort of overlapping with my contour and then blending it upwards so that I have enough room for the highlight as well. And then I'm taking my Coty Airspun powder in translucent extra coverage with the e.l.f. powder brush. And I find that whenever I put powder on after my blush and contour, it just makes it sort of look under the skin and more natural and nice looking. However, I put on my highlighter after the powder, because if you put on highlighter before powder and then just go over it, you're really not going to notice any difference. You're not going to look very dewy. So, me being the person that loves to look dewy, I'm going to put it on before my highlighter, and then that's just going to help blend together my blush and bronzer and make it look more under the skin, more natural, more like my real cheekbones and my real cheek color. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in Starlight, and I'm going to take my Sephora Pro fan brush, and as you can see, it looks really, really dingy, but it's the best for putting on highlighter. And I'm just going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones, the center of my forehead, my chin, and then once I'm done with that, I like to take my pinky finger or my ring finger and I dip it in my highlighter, and I just go on the top, on the tip of my nose, and then right above my upper lip. That just makes it really pop. Whenever I put it on with the fan brush, it just doesn't give me enough of a highlight, but I do like to use the fan brush for the bridge of my nose, but then my ring finger for the tip of my nose. And then I use the fan brush just to sort of blend it out, make the lines look not so harsh. As you can see, I'm just putting it on with my pinky finger now, and it just gives a really nice glow. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in American Doll. This is just a really cool toned, blue undertoned red lipstick, and it's so pretty. I decided to go for a red just because there wasn't enough, at least for me, enough kapow in your face red. It was more like orangey pinks on the eyes, and I wanted to incorporate a red since it's my favorite color and it's also a color for Valentine's Day. But if you don't want to go for a red, just do any nude lip that you think would look good with it. I suggest something with a warmer undertone, or if you want something cooler undertone, then go for like a pink or something like that. I think that would look beautiful with this look. And we're done. Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. It was a lot of fun to make. I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day if I don't see you before then. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching in general. I just have a lot of fun making these tutorials. It gives me something to do. So if you enjoy them, then that makes it all the better. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.